The Treaty of Ciudad Juárez was a peace treaty signed between the then President of Mexico, Porfirio Díaz, and the revolutionary Francisco Madero on May 21, 1911. The treaty put an end to the fighting between forces supporting Madero and those of Díaz, and thus concluded the initial phase of the Mexican Revolution. The treaty stipulated that Díaz, as well as his vice president Ramón Corral, were to step down by the end of May, and that he was to be replaced by Francisco León de la Barra as interim president, and hold presidential elections. Those who had suffered losses due to the revolution would be the indemnified, and there would be a general amnesty. 2 Díaz resigned on May 25, and interim president Francisco León de la Barra was the new incumbent. Díaz and his family, his vice president Corral, plus José's Limantour and Rosendo Pineda left Mexico for exile. 4. Significantly, the treaty did not mention, or institute any social reforms, that Madero had vaguely promised on previous occasions. It also left the Porfirian state essentially intact. Additionally, Madero supported the unpopular idea that all land disputes were to be settled through the courts, staffed by the old judges, a decision that led to outbreaks of sporadic violence, particularly in rural areas. 4. On June 7, 1911, Madero entered Mexico City. In October 1911 he was elected president, under the banner of the Partido Constitucional Progresista, along with José María Pino Suárez, his new running mate as vice president. Madero pushed aside Francisco Vázquez Gómez, the vice presidential candidate for the anti-re-electionist party in 1910, as being too moderate,